It's Week 5 of the 2025 season,
where division rivals will clash in the AFC South. It's the Titans and the Colts, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. And just like that, the season has reached October. Joined by Brock Hewitt up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, I don't know about you, but I always feel like the smells start to change in October. It just really starts to smell like fall, smell like football, second month of the regular season. And these next few games take on a greater importance moving forward.
Gosh, I wish I had a sense of smell. Mine is so bad, but I love what you're cooking right there. And
To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And here we go from Indy. Return starts at the 3. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. So following the return, looks like somebody's shaken up. Trainers have to determine how severe this may be. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Finds him over the middle. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Stopped by Cedric Gray. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
that's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
Colts gonna kick this away now on 4th, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So here come the Titans now to get their first drive of the game. And leading them out to the 2nd pick of the 2nd round back in 2023. Out of Kentucky, it's Will Levis.
Okay, you know he's happy about that win last week, but less happy about his performance. He went into the lab this week, there's no question about it, and studied those mistakes, those 2 interceptions, because he knows that's not sustainable for winning. And I love a line from Mike McDonald. He talks about the quarterback being the voice of poise. That means flushing those mistakes from a week ago and being poised to go attack today.
Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Sending a receiver left. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Kenny Moore there to make the stop. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. Again, a run with Pollard. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 41. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. From the gun, Levis. That pass complete to McMillan. And he goes out, just needed 1 more step there to reach midfield. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Levis throwing again. Little off-center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. First time this game they've looked to him. And it's going to be 2nd down. On the play fake, it's Levis. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Rodney Thomas has got it. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that 3rd down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic. Not just knock that ball away,
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he's showing some burst on his return. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. So Tennessee headed out for its 2nd drive of the game. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick-6. Need short memories here as they head back out. After that pick, here's Levis. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down. From the gun, they go with Pollard. He finds space for a few yards that time. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Levis from the shotgun. That's caught for the 1st. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10, it's Pollard. And he's able to get this down to the 36. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Levis now off the play fake. He's got him. That's McMillan. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They put a receiver in motion right. They give to Pollard from the gun. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to Pollard. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. He breaks the tackle, and that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
This is Pollard running left. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And this drive will start inside the 25. The Colts with their offense out, their 2nd drive coming up. And they came in on a rough stretch, 4 straight losses, but things looking better now as they've got this lead. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Connecting on the slant. They'll have him gain up about a handful there. Roger McCreary brings him down that time. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Taylor now up the middle. Oh, he loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Running right, here's Pollard. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Here's Akers up the middle. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard on the play. That leaves him with 3rd and 14. Shotgun now for Levis. Escapes the pocket. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
The Titans sending out Ryan Stonehouse now on 4th down to in turn send a punt away. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet. Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
I know I'm nitpicking a little bit here, Kate, but if they could have held off just another second before making contact, they may have driven this QB right into the end zone, and we know what that would have meant. Well, 2 points and a defense ignited.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. Straight ahead with Taylor. Breaks the tackle, still going. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Rigoberto Sanchez on the punt. And he's going to effort this from his own goal line. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. He'll start from the 39. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Titans will get set to take over. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Throwing now, off play action. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted actually, so second down coming up. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. He's gonna tuck it and run. They gain 14 on the play. And the Titans will have a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Throwing now on first down, Levis. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Kenny Moore there to make the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's Levis. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's third down. Levis setting to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Hanging close, and it does find that right upright. No good. And this will remain a 4-point game.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. To throw, Richardson. Short pass brought in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it'll be first down, Colts.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Richardson back to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
Roger McCreary on the coverage.
Richardson. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
They'll throw again. Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Rigoberto Sanchez on the punt.
1 quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. 7-3 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Another punt coming up for Rigoberto Sanchez. Tony Pollard on to return. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. The Titans and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Levis. And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up. Handoff running left, Pollard. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing off the play fake here. That finds Burks, complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. They've got 1st down from the 31. Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here.
False start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Levis. That pass complete to Boyd. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Back now, pressure on its way. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. That one scored as a massive 67-yard effort. And the Colts will take over. Pittman sent in motion right. This is Taylor. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Stopped by Cedric Gray. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Finds his man, Downs. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the 1st.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. Running it after the penalty. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Hauled in by Downs. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
There's a pause now. Somebody hurt on that play, and this is one to keep an eye on. It's Jonathan Taylor who's shaken up. Third and just 2 to go. Trying to get it with the option here. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And a 4-point lead, it shall remain.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And this one doesn't go far. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, Levis. Caught by the open man. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Levis from the shotgun. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense is energized following that stick for a loss. The Titans going with a field goal unit here. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Here comes the Colts offense now for another possession. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock. So some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Receiver in motion going left. Trying the inside handoff to Sanders. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That was Harold Landry making the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, You make this third down a near impossibility.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. The Colts are ready for the punt. Pollard deep to return it. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Fair catch made here at the 30-yard line. So no return on that punt. And it'll be their football. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running back sent in motion. Levis now on 1st down. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They motion the tight end over. To throw again on 2nd down, Levis. Into the hands of Okonkwo. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Juju Brents with a stop. Drive in dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. They've got a man in motion. Throwing his Levis on 3rd down. He lofts it deep, right sideline. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. So before this is punted away, officials stepping in. Looks like a timeout was called by the receiving team. 4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Can't get it to him, incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Handoff here to Sanders. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Amani Hooker with the tackle. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Richardson. Here's pressure, and he is dropped by the Titans. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. The Colts in possession. Rigoberto Sanchez on to punt this away. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Broke through the tackle. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it's going to be their football coming up. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Levis. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Trying to find his tight end. And now it's 3rd and short. Here's Levis. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. They'll go, it's Pollard. Avoids a defender, we've got a foot race. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is gonna carry on.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You gotta have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean.
And that's a Tennessee touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans push their lead to 6.
Colts 7.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The Colts out there on offense late in this first half. And with exactly 1 minute left to go, they've got some time, but they've got to work fairly quick. Richardson now on 1st and 10. He completes it in traffic. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Here's 2nd and 2. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
I think everybody in the building was already thinking about the next play to run as they watched that short throw to the tight end. That's a gimme. You don't expect to see many of those dropped.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
And the Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the
They'll throw again, Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Richardson back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Handoff to Hull from the gun. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They have Sanchez out to boot it away. And a fair catch made here at the 17. The Titans and this running back headed back out for a new series. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Throwing now on 1st down, Levis. That throw finds Okonkwo. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Okonkwo brings it in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Levis now off the play fake. He beams one deep right side. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Woo, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And now it's second down. Levis throwing again. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
That pass complete to McMillan. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. All right, some adjustments in store, no doubt about that. They're headed to the locker room trailing as he kneels to end this first half. Well, that's the halfway point, and the visiting Titans taking a nice little lead to intermission. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, where it was the visiting Steelers who were able to walk away with the road victory. Najee Harris, a touchdown run in the victory. From there, we head to the Big Apple, more specifically to MetLife Stadium in Jersey to check on the Giants. And they were winners as they defeat the visiting New England Patriots. Devin Singletary, a touchdown run in the victory. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. And they were losers in that ball game to the visiting Cleveland Browns. Nick Chubb, over 100 yards rushing with a touchdown run. These two teams heading out of the tunnel, and we're ready to get back to it. For the call of the second half, here is the great Kate T. Scott. Kate?
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Jackson now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So to begin the third, it'll be the Titans offense we see first. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Levis setting to throw. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, and they get it back. The play's still live. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Short pass brought in. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross. And the Colts into the dime set for 3rd down. Levis splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That pass complete to Boyd. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Levis from the shotgun. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it second down.
It's now second down and 20.
From the gun, Levis. He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And he slides to a stop after a great run, but still not quite enough for that first down. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Throwing from the gun here. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Spears trying this straight ahead. And he stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Colts 16-yard line.
On the play fake, it's Levis. This one finds Boyd. Decent gain here, but short of the first. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit. That brings out the flag.
Ball start. Offense.
So 3rd down becomes much tougher for him as 3rd and 1 becomes 3rd and a much more difficult 6. Throwing his Levis on 3rd down. Flush down out to his left. He's running for it. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
And they'll bring him down after an all-right gain. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Akers does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Defense showing blitz. Levis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the pressure drives them backwards.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Colts offense set to head out. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 20.
And he could have a free play here. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Offside. Defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They'll run here following the penalty. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And the Titans opting for a 50B, a nickel set, third down. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Finds his man, Downs. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Titans and Will Levis set to take over again. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Levis now on first down. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Shotgun now for Levis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
You know, Kent, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Throwing now off play action. Boyd hauls it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Throwing is Levis. Touchdown, Tennessee! Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Titans keeping their offense on the field. Love it. They're trying for 2.
The Titans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
You go with what you think is your best option. There they felt like it was going to be a pass, but sometimes it simply doesn't work.
Return starts at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Colts ready to take the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10 from the 41. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. That one's complete, right side. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll throw again, Richardson. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Option give to Taylor. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Taylor. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. No gain, maybe just a couple of inches on the run. That brings up 4th and goal.
Well, this defense simply outplayed the offense here on these first 3 downs. And now they put this offense in the unenviable position of deciding what to do on 4th and goal.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And doing what they can against the lead as it's back down to 12.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his 1st attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Return starts at the 9. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Levis. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Boyd will go in motion right. Spears running behind center. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They run once more with Spears. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
They send a tight end in motion. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line.
False start.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Second and 10 now. He's got him. That's McMillan. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down. Now the shotgun give to Spears. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The rookie from Michigan, there that time. And on third down, the Colts going with the nickel here. Levis to the air now. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They're set up at the 35 now. Levis here on first down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 31-yard line.
From the 31, McMillan hauls it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Levis throwing again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Spears on the carry. And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He stopped at the 17. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now Levis. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, these 3rd and short situations, you rep them all the time. Snap after snap, rep after rep. You're expecting man-to-man coverage in that down and distance, and you're expecting to execute. That time on 3rd and short, they can't get the job done.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
Well, those 3 points make a comeback that much more difficult now. 2 touchdowns got to be scored, and that 2-point conversion, that's a job really well done.
Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Complete out to the right. And he's brought down after a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
31-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It is caught left side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still 3rd down.
Even with the assist from that defense, still 3rd down here. Taylor now up the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to him. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Hooks up with Anthony Gould, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Short yardage situation here, it's 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
He gets this one to Gould. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
A quick slant into the hands of Downs. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Taylor makes the catch. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
5-yard gain on the play.
Throwing now, Richardson. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Getting out to his left. Ooh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
A gain of 15 yards.
Working inside the red zone. This one finds Taylor. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
6-yard line.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts trail by 15. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Here he is to throw. And this is gonna fall incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Here he goes, gotta have this on 4th down. And it's gonna be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A handoff to Spears. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Boyd will go in motion right. Gets it running the sweep. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. Timeout Indianapolis, that's its 2nd. The Colts adding a man to the secondary here, 3rd down coming up. Shotgun now for Levis. That's caught for the first. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. Setting up for the kneel down on third.
On the play. And it's third down.
He'll go to a knee to close this one out, Brock, and it's only fitting that he's holding the ball in the end after the absolutely tremendous game that he had.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a win on the road for the Titans. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Titans are your winners as we say so long from Indy.